Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Khalid bin Qaizam. I'm from Group 3. Today we'll be presenting about the topic pollution for marine ecosystem. First and foremost, I will be introducing my group mates first. So basically we have azraimashudi, Muhammad Daniel, Tarshin Raj, Muhammad Najbuddin, and
And then my name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Hassan. So we're going to start our presentation about background of the topic. So ocean pollution is a serious problem on a worldwide scale that has a negative influences on human health, marine habitat, and the ecological balance of our planet, informing reader on the origins, effect, and potential solution of ocean pollution is the objective of goal of this balanced review. We can be better grasp this complicated issue and the need to solve it by outlining a balanced analysis. So we're going to move the reason why choose this topic. Okay, please skip the slide. We choose Ocean Bless for our topic title because it reflects our gratitude for the ocean blessing. Over the years, as you may already be aware, during the last century and decade, and even up to the present, every living thing and human civilization on Earth has depend on the ocean to expand their respective nation economies and ensure their survival. Okay, so I'm going to pass the other next presenter.
Okay, let me talk about the demographic section, which is from the survey result. And from the first question is, what is your age? And the pie chart display the age distribution of MSU students with 41.7% of respondents aged between the 20 to 21 and 38.9% from age 22 to 24 and 2.7% on the age 25 above. And the low percentage were 80 to 19. And for the next question, which is what is your gender? And the pie chart show and display the majority of MSU students with males comprising 63.9% of respondents and female comprising 36.1%. And for the third question is what is your faculty? And the pie chart show the most MSU student survey response with 52.8% from SCA faculty, 22.2% from the FBMP, and the least respondents from SES, FHLS, and the FISE. And from the last one, which is from the state, the graph chart display that the majority of the MSU student survey response with Shah Alam having the highest percentage at 41.7% that contain 15 students, and followed by the Kuala Lumpur at 30.6% with 11 students. Kelantan, Terengganu, and the others had the least respondent. At Kelantan, 11.1% with 4 students. Terengganu, 8.3% with 3 students. And the others, 8.3% with 1 student also. And I move to the next presenter.
Alright. So the pie chart has displayed SMSU student response on marine pollution impact on ocean ecosystem with 97.2 saying yes and 2.8 ensure and 0% indicated no opinions. That one for the student staff on marine ecosystem. So move to the next slide. So this is our diagram for the pie chart, which is the pie chart display MSU student response on marine pollution impact on marine species on biodiversity loss. The majority 80.6% percentage agree with 90.4% of respondents being uncertain. So the pie chart has shown 75% of MSU students agree that overfishing disrupt marine life balance, with 2.8% saying no, and the rest of it feeling uncertain. That's all for me.
Okay, so we'll be moving to the fourth question. We could see the question will be like, can noise pollution from ocean activities negatively impact marine animals such as whales and dolphins? So for this questionnaire, MSc students, they answered like 44.4% agreed, 33.3% are uncertain, and 22.2% answered no. So for the next question will be discharging untreated sewage into the ocean is harmful and contributes to marine pollution. So for these questions, we have as many as 47.2% strongly agreeing and as low as 11.1% strongly disagree. And the lowest opinion is at neutral at 16.7%. So for the next question. Next. Okay, so over here we could see the pie chart displays the MSc students' opinion on the issue of agriculture runoff that can lead to marine pollution through nutrient enrichment and harmful chemicals. So for this question, we have as much as 30%, 30.6% strongly agree, and the lowest would be as low as 8.3% who strongly disagree on this issue. So we'll be moving on to the next presenter.
So moving on to the question 7, that is oil spill do not have serve a long-lasting effect on marine ecosystem. So as you can see from the pie chart, the majority strongly disagreeing with 17.2% of respondents disagreeing. The lowest opinion is 11.1%. So for the question 8, the statement is acidification of the ocean caused by increased carbon dioxide emission is a form of marine pollution. As you can see here, the majority agrees with a majority of 11 students agreeing. The lowest opinion is 8.3%, with neutral opinion at 19.4%, strongly disagree at 13.9%, and strongly agreed at 27.8%. Moving on to the next slide. So for questions 9, radioactive waste dumpster in the ocean pose a significant threat to marine life ecosystem. So as you can see here, the majority strongly agree with 55.6% of respondents agreeing. The lowest opinion is strongly disagree at 8.3%, with 16.7% agreeing and 27% disagreeing. For the last question of my for my slide is microplastic, which are tiny plastic particles, have become passive in marine environment due to pollution. So the majority strongly agree with 41.7% of respondents agreeing. The lowest opinion is strongly disagree at 8.3%, while 27.8% agree. So that's all for me. Moving on to the next presenter.
I will continue to the question 11. The pie chart shows the number of MSU students who answered the survey form. According to the pie chart shown, the statement is marine pollution can lead to the destruction of coral reef and their delicate ecosystem. The majority answer strongly agree are 38.9%, 14 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondent is strongly agree. I will continue with the question 11. The pie chart shows the number of MSc students who answered the survey form. According to the pie chart shown, the statement is marine pollution can lead to the destruction of coral reef and their delicate ecosystem. The majority answered strongly agree are 38.9%, 14 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondent is strongly disagree, that is 8.3%, 3 students, compared to the neutral opinion, which is 22.2%, 8 students, and agree, which is 27.8%, 10 students. Finally, the least opinion that given by the student is disagree, which is 2.8%, 1 student. For the question 12, The statement is plastic fishing gear like the discarded nets contribute to marine pollution and pose a threat to marine animals. The majority answered strongly agree are 44.4%, 16 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondent is strongly disagree, that is 8.3%, 3 students, compared to the neutral opinion, which is 27.8%, 10 students, and agree, which is 19.4%, 7 students. On the next slide, question 13. The pie chart shown the statement marine pollution does not have any economic impact on the tourism industries. The majority answers strongly disagree are 41.7%, 15 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondent is disagree, agree, and strongly agree, that is 11.1%, 4 students, compared to the neutral opinion, which is 25%, 9 students. For the second last question, question 14. The statement is climate change has no connection to marine pollution and its impact on marine life. The majority answer strongly disagree are 30.6%, 11 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondent is agree, that is 11.1%, 4 students, compared to the neutral opinion, which is 27.8%, 10 students. Disagree, which is 16.7%, 6 students, and strongly agree, which is 13.9%, 5 students. For the last question, question 15. The statement is plastic waste is one of the major contributors to marine pollution. The majority answers strongly agree are 50%, 18 students, while the lowest opinion for the respondents is strongly disagree, that is 11.1%, 4 students, compared to the neutral opinion, which is 13.9%, 5 students, and agree, which is 25% only, 9 students. I will pass to the next presenter for opinion and suggestion regarding the issues.
So, for the opinion and suggestion regarding the issue, so we finding address challenge in marine habitats. So, by promoting awareness and collective action for a sustainable future. So, we have 6 suggestions for maintaining an ecosystem. So, first of all, lack of awareness hinders marine ecosystem maintenance. So, by education, collaboration between governments, NGOs, and educational institutions, also multimedia platforms, workshop, and engaging experience are crucial to counter this lack of awareness for the marine ecosystem. And the second point, overfishing, unsustainable practice harm marine biodiversity. So by enforce marine resource management laws and promote ethical seafood consumption. And the third point, plastic pollution harms marine habitats. So with education, support, and recycling programs are needed to engage with this one major problem. The next one, ocean pollution caused by chemical and industrial emission requires stronger laws, greener production, and environmental monitoring. And the second point, marine ecosystems suffer from oil spills. Government should enforce penalties, strict inspection, and develop improved technology. And lastly, overfishing harms marine biodiversity. So by sustainable fishing laws, responsible practice, and consumer support can preserve fish population and reduce harm. Next. So, in conclusion, the analysis provides a comprehensive overview of ocean pollution. So its source, effects, and potential solution. By acknowledging the effects of our activities and cooperating, we can work towards cleaner seas, better ecosystem, and sustainable practice. A poll revealed that MSU students have diverse opinions and suggestions, and we can identify and improve these ideas to improve our project in the future.
that's all from us, Group 3, on topic pollution, marine ecosystem. Thank you.